We came in here early. We're sitting on water. We had quite a few elk come in here the other night. We had us a good 6 point, less than 15 yards. Right there, it was too dark to shoot. All we needed him to do was turn the corner and we had a good shot. So we got in here early. We won't see what's going to happen. If we have to, we'll break and run and go do one. But it's a good hot afternoon, so let's see what happens. It was pretty good the other night.
It was kind of quick. You know, we had to, I was about halfway ready, and when Bobo saw the bull, we had some trees that you could see him coming through the trees before he hit the opening, and by the time he hit the opening, I was ready for him. I already had my draw ready.
Good hit. He's a drop tine. I think it was a good hit on him too. We're gonna be real quiet. He's just right over there. He didn't go 40 yards and stop. He moved.
All right, well, after all the stalking and calling and all, was sitting on this water hole, and I think we finally got a bull on the ground, and he had a drop tine. We thought. Let's see what we think. We did have a little bit of blood, and we tracked him for about 200 yards, and it was getting late, and the blood was getting thin, and we decided it might be time to leave him alone. And we done made an executive decision to pull out. And we'll go back in the morning and find him. I think we got a good hit on him. He's not bleeding a whole lot. But we're gonna go back and review the footage on the computer where we can see better. And I think that's the best thing to do right now. If he's dead now, he'll be dead in the morning. We went back the next morning, and we had another boy came with us and helped us, and we walked and probably 5 miles apiece, and we just could not find this bull, and I knew I made a good shot. I mean, it was on the video. It was a good shot, and so I told Brandon, you know, if he had some mules, and he said he would ride and find him, and I told him if you get him, I'll come back and pick him up.
There he is.
Is that cool or what?
How about that?
That horn comes out over here?
Yeah, it looked like the skull plate busted off or something.
Came off the side, down, and he was like this, but when he turned like that, and it just showed, it seemed like it dropped.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and you could see it. So he wasn't huge. He just kind of
just different,
neat as he could be.
I guess probably just to think through this whole episode of our elk hunt and the experience we had in New Mexico, it reminds me a lot of chasing after stuff. You know, we chase after things in this life, just like we chase after those elk. In my experience in New Mexico, it seemed like I was always behind them, looking for them, running after them. And you know, in life, we chase after a lot of things. There's a man in the Old Testament by the name of Solomon. He was a king in Israel, and he was very wealthy. He had a lot of possessions. He had a lot of temporary things. And he chased after knowledge, things he could put in his brain. He chased after pleasure, things he could put in his body. He chased after money and resources, things he could put in his bank account. And you know, we do that in this life too, and we chase after the things that are temporary, and we neglect the things that are eternal. And the one thing that's eternal, that lasts forever, is our relationship with Jesus Christ. We chase after bulls on mountains in New Mexico, but those are temporary things. Those are experiences we have. But when we run after God and we have a relationship with Him, based upon His Son who died for us, the Lord Jesus, we then find that sustains us and fills a void in us for all of our life. Have you ever found God? Have you ever had a relationship with Him? Began that relationship with Him through His Son Jesus? You know, on the bottom of the screen, there's going to be a website. It's inthehunt.org. You can get on your smartphone or your computer and type that in. Walk you through a series of questions on how you can begin a relationship with Jesus Christ, and then you can talk to somebody in a live chat format, and maybe you have some questions about the Lord, things you've thought about. You can talk to them, and our prayer is that you would begin that relationship with Jesus Christ. Hey, thanks for watching The Way It Was.